blame. Wendigo. Blame. Wendigo. Blame. Wendigo.
All right. Who in the comment section already? Cause y'all be this was early. On some real meet me there, beat me there type shit. I love it. Let's see what we got here. Bruce Lee, what's happening? I don't think it's gonna be. It's the same people who willing to learn. Y'all make sure y'all share this shit. Share it. Invite other people on. Making soul no sleep. Peace and light. Welcome to the channel, man. Make sure you subscribe, man. The L's in the bays, the wheels in the ways. Yeah, but I ain't gonna be here how long though. I'm gonna do like maybe like 30 minutes. 45 minutes top. Just doing like a review, really, because I'm going to bed. We're going to do a late night review to set us up for tomorrow. You know, tomorrow is Sunday school, so I got to make that flyer too for tomorrow, Sunday school. That's happening too. Oh man, he really did. He really did hate on me last night. I'm not sure what the fuck happened. But they cut my whole feed off. Feed was done. But we back though. We're back at it. Coach Gang, what's happening? It's a doubleheader, man. VA 540. It's all love. Doubleheader. I told y'all I'm trying to get my following up over here on YouTube, man. The only way to happen it if I do at least 2 lives, 3, and get my shorts up too. You guys gotta help out and share this shit. tag people, invite people to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Facebook in the building, disciples in the building. Listen, man, all my disciples, man. Hold on. Shout out to the disciples. Peace and love. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna jump right into the shit. And again, we're just doing a quick review tonight. It's just a review. Put your pen in your paper. Take some good notes real quick. Beat maker. All right, here we go. Turn music down just a little bit. Them beats are crazy though. Love it. So we're doing a review real quick. We're talking about the first Nicene Council. And particularly what I want to point out the first Nicene Council. First of all, the what. You're taking notes, right? Top of your paper, put what. Put what, W-H-A-T, the top of your paper, what. Then put who beside that. Put what, top of your paper, then put who, then put when. Who, what, when. The who category is going to be Constantine. That's the who. The what is going to be the first Council of Nicaea. The when is going to be 325. Mr. Google in the building. Yeah. Try to get these numbers up, Brody. Get these numbers up, you know what I'm saying? Hit y'all with a little two-piece real quick. I'll hop off here, but share this shit. Tag people. Make sure y'all comment too. Subscribe. Let's get it in. So the first council of Nicaea, 325. This council meeting was actually presided over. It wasn't called. They got called by Constantine. Constantine could not call a council meeting. He had no authority. He presided over it, the first council meeting. By Emperor Constantine I, an unbaptized catechumen who presided over the opening session took part in the discussion. He wasn't even baptized yet. Look up Constantine. See who Constantine is. The first Council of Nicaea, presided over by Constantine the Great. And the reason I bring up Constantine the Great because something interesting takes place with Constantine. Also known as Constantine the Great, was a Roman emperor from 306 AD to 337 AD and the first Roman emperor to convert to Christianity. He was the first to convert to Christianity. Christianity is an Abrahamic monotheistic religion based on the life teaching of Jesus Christ, so on and so forth. This is Constantine the Great. He played a pivotal role in elevating the status of Christianity in Rome, decriminalizing Christians' practice and ceasing Christian persecution in a period referred to as the Constantine shift. So Constantine is single-handedly given the credit for ushering Christendom or Christianity into the new era. Let's see why, though. That's the important thing. Is why did Constantine do this? According to Constantine's biographer, whoever that name is, Constantine and his forces saw a cross of light in the sky, along with the Greek word in this sign we shall conquer. I'm about to tell y'all to Latinize. This is what Constantine the Great saw in the sky. He saw a light in the sky, a cross of light in the sky, along with the Greek words in this sign conquer. This is the start. This is what they used. This is what they used to spread Christianity throughout the world. This symbol. Let me show y'all. This is what Constantine saw right here in the sky. This is what Constantine saw. In hoc signa vince, in this sign we shall conquer. That's the sign that they went around the world to spread Christendom. This is the sign they used to spread Christendom. This is the peak of the holy wars. The cross within the crown. Check it out now. The cross inside the crown. You was taught that means King Jesus. No, it don't. Remember now, when Constantine saw this sign, there was no Jesus yet. Like the story hadn't been taught yet. Historically. This is what Constantine saw. Now, what makes it crazy is Constantine began to prescribe this sign around the time he saw the sign in the sky, a cross. This is Constantine. And then he goes and presides over the council meeting. And it's called the Nicene Council. It's called the Nicene Council. It's supposed to be Constantine right here. And those are all African bishops, actually. So that picture's been whitewashed. We talked about Arius. Arius was the one who started the controversy of them trying to create this Christ creature. And it's called Arianism. Arianism is a Christological doctrine considered heretic at the time by all mainstream branches of Christianity. It was first attributed to Arius, a Christian presbyter who preached and studied in Alexandria, Egypt. He was an Egyptian. Arian theology holds that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, who is the begotten of God with the Father. This is Arianism. This is what kicked off the Nicene Council, the split and divide between what to believe about this Christ character. Watch this now. Arianism. By all mainstream branches of Christianity, it is first attributed to Arius, a Christian who's in Alexandria, Egypt. A Christian in Alexandria, Egypt. This is Arius. Arian theology holds that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, who was begotten by the Father, with the difference that the Son of God did not always exist, but was begotten or made. Therefore, Jesus was not co-eternal with God the Father, but nonetheless, Jesus began to exist outside of time. So they didn't agree that he was a part of God. This is Arianism at the beginning. This is the Nicene Council. So the Nicene Council decided to, since those heretics want to separate Jesus from being God, we'll just create what's called the Nicene Creed. This is also important right here. Write that down. The Hagia Sophia. Because the Hagia Sophia was the first university for Europeans, also the first supposed Christian church. Hagia Sophia. You guys can see that. Scroll up a little bit. There we go. Hagia Sophia. Write that down. So this is the Nicene Creed being created to make Jesus God. This is basically what the Nicene Creed is. It's called the Homogeneous Creed also, or it was called the Henoticon. The first Council of Nicaea was the council of Christian bishops convened at Bithynian city of Nicaea in Turkey, northern Africa, by Roman Emperor Constantine I. The council met from May until the end of July in 325 AD. The Ecumenical Council meeting was the first of many efforts to attain consensus in the church throughout an assembly represent all Christendom. Again, this is Christendom, not Christianity. I know it feels the same in your mouth, but it's not. One is a conquest under that sign I just showed you with the cross and the cross and the crown. This is the sign that Constantine used to conquer. It's a conquering sign, symbol. But its main accomplishments were to settle Christological issues of the divine nature of God the Son and his relationship with God the Father. The construction of the first part of the Nicene Creed mandating uniform observation for the date of Easter and other stuff in canon law. Let's look at the Nicene Creed. This is a creed. It was a statement of belief. They basically said, we will put it in a charter. We will decree this. It's called a decree or creed, a decree. And they decreed. The first Nicene Council 325 and 381, it was amended First Council of Constantinople. The amended form of this also referred to the Nicene Creed of the Niceo-Constantinopolitan Creed. The Nicene Creed is part of a profession of faith required of those who undertake and part functions with the Orthodox and Catholic churches. The Nicene Christianity regards Jesus as divine and begotten of the Father. This is where they get the idea of Jesus being God from the Nicene Creed. But they had to make it so because remember, they was ruling under this sign. Where's it at? In hoc sit nec vince. So they got the Nicene Creed together and they made Jesus God under the Nicene Creed. And once that happened, and we have to remember that where Jesus came from. Let me jog your memory real quick. We have to remember who we're talking about. Let's put it in its proper matrix. Why is Jesus called Christos? The Greek name derived from earlier word. Note the difference in whatever the A word is, meaning anointed, which become the Christian theology term for Messiah, which became Christos. Who is Jesus in Greek mythology? According to Brian, whatever his name is, Jesus was a Christian form of the Greek Dionysus. He argued that indispensable parallels between Dionysus and Jesus were one of the key factors that facilitated the adoption of Christianity by the ancient Greeks who initiated practice of polytheistic paganism. This is who he was in Greek. Watch this. And you don't hear about this Jesus character, but in the New Testament. The New Testament is a record of life, teaching, and mission of Jesus Christ and the ministry of his disciples, promoting the spread of the early Christian church. The word that was translated as testament could also be translated as covenant. Thus, the New Testament is the new covenant. What is the main point of the New Testament? It relates and interprets the new covenant represented in the life and death of Jesus Christ between God and his followers of Christ, promised the Messiah. Christ, they keep pushing this Christ. Watch this. Remember, the word Christ comes from the word Christos. This is who the New Testament is about. Serapis, Christos, the Christ, who is the symbology of Horus. Osiris is the father, Mary or Isis the mother, then the child, born from God, one with God. Through the Son, you get through the Father, genetically. That's the Christ we're talking about. All right. Constantine has a vision of this cross in the sky. That's the crown, the kingdom, the two swords. Those two swords represent warfare. You guys ever see what the Knights Templars look like? Knights Templars. Let's read about them. The Knights Templars. Allegiance to the Pope. Their allegiance is to the Pope. In case you didn't know, the Pope is Jesus. I know. Let's run this back and we'll come back to that. I'll let y'all read that for a second. The Pope stands in the place of Jesus himself as the vicar of Christ on earth. He is the head of the Catholic Church, and in her nearly 1.3 billion Catholics, is responsible for the salvation of all the souls throughout the entire world. We believe that Jesus chose St. Peter to be the first Pope. So the Pope right now stands in the place of Jesus on earth. He's your earthly Jesus. That's who the Pope is. So when I show you, these guys work directly. They work directly for the Pope. The guys I'm about to show you are what's called the army of God. Believe it or not. This is the Pope. The Pope is Jesus. I'm showing you the army of Jesus, the army of God. Look, let's start here. This is called the Crusades. These are the holy wars against the Mohammetanisms, the Mohammedans, against Islam. Do you see the heads down here? The heads chopped off. They said Christianity or die. and the Muslims would say Islam or die and chop their heads off. (1138), 1148, 1153, 1157, 1177, 1187. All these are holy wars. Holy wars. The siege of Acre was the first significant counterattack by a guy of Jerusalem against Saldean, leader of the Muslims in Syria and Egypt. The holy wars. The fall of Tripoli. In 1289, fall of Tripoli. Granada was next. Holy wars. Commander, Grand Master. The first Grand Master, the last Grand Master was Jacques de Molay. Look at the terminology they're giving y'all. Grand Masters. Not no priestly titles of bishop. This is the Pope's private army. These grandmasters. Watch this. The poor fellow soldiers of Christ in the Temple of Solomon. The Order of Christ. This is the army of God. The poor fellows of Christ. The Temple of Solomon, mainly known as Knights Templars, was a military order of Catholic faith and one of the wealthiest, most popular military orders in the Western Christianity. They were founded in 1119, headquartered at Temple Mount in Jerusalem, and existed for nearly 2 centuries during the Middle Ages. Officially endorsed by the Roman Catholic Church by such decrees as the Papal Bull, Autumnum Optimum. Omnum Dantum Optimum was a papal bull issued by Pope Innocent II. He's the one that's going to be the undoing of the Knights Templars to Pope Innocent. March 29th, 1139, that endorsed the Order of the Poor Fellows of Christ and of the Templar of Solomon, in which the Templar rule was officially approved and papal protection given. This is when they worked for him. Pope Innocent, the Knights Templars. They were prominent in Christian finance, non-combat members of the order who made up 90% of the members managed a large economic infrastructure throughout Christendom. They developed innovative finance techniques. They were all early forms of banking, building networks of 1,000 seminaries and fortifications across Europe and the Holy Land, and arguably forming one of the earliest multinational corporation. They were a multinational corporation. Banking cartel. The Poor Fellows of Christ. Knights Templars. Grandmasters. Battles. Wars. And again, tonight is just an overview. So if you're able to jot down some quick notes tonight, you'll be fine. Military Order of Christ, Freemasonry, the list of who the Templars were, list of all the Grandmasters. Keep that sign in mind, though. Keep that, where it go? Keep this sign in mind. That red cross. So when we say holy wars, I'm giving you information of those who fought in the Holy Wars. Knight Templars are one group. This is another group right here. Knights of Malta. Write them down. These were the holy warriors. These Masonic cults, secret societies, Knights of Malta. You got the Knight Templars. Watch this. Knights of Columbus. Write them down too. Knights of Columbus. Knights of Columbus is the world's largest Catholic family fraternal service organization with 1.7 million members. It provides members and their families with volunteer opportunities and service in the Catholic Church, their communities, families, and young people. This is called the Knights of Columbus. If you've never heard of Knights of Columbus, now you have. Knights of Columbus. I'll give you guys another one. Knights of Matthias, founded in 1864. This is another Masonic group. See? It aims to put into to the home of good husbands and fathers into the community, and good neighbors into the state, and good citizens. It endeavors to put behind virtual strong protectors, behind human rights, vigilance, earnest guardian, behind civil and law, and potent administrative forces. Page, Esquire, Knight. These are some of the rankings in Knights of Pythians. Watch this though. Watch this. Who are famous Pythians? Roosevelt, Warren G, Harding, Nelson Rockefeller. Do you know what else is interesting? My music down. Hold on. How many of y'all put 111 in the comment? We're talking about the Knights of Pythian, and this is a Masonic order, like the Knights of Templars and the other Masonic orders. Knights of Pythian is a Masonic order. In the comment box, type 111 if you knew or ever heard of Noble Drew Ali being a Mason. Again, if you ever heard of or know of Noble Drew Ali being a Mason. And we're still dealing with the Knights of Pythian now. If you ever heard of this, if you ever heard whispers of Noble Drew Ali being a Mason, I know they say Honorable Elijah Muhammad was a Mason or in the Masonic order. It's interesting right here. Look at how they're dressed. Look at the headgear. Look at the headgear. I want y'all to take a long look at this picture. Watch this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, okay. I see a lot of 111s in the comments. So y'all have heard of Noble Drew Ali possibly being a Mason, right? Let's go back to Knights of Pythian. You see that, right? Watch this. And I'm not going to make this up because I want you guys to read it for yourself. Hold on. I'll get a better picture real quick. And again, this is no disrespect to nobody. This is just presenting information. All right. I'm going to blow this up so everybody can read it. It said 100 of Chicagoans attended the funeral last week of Noble Drew Ali, founder of Moorish Science Temple, who died in his home after the long illness. Services were held at the Pythians Temple. Services for Noble Drew Ali were being held at the Pythians Temple. Why didn't he have it at the Moorish Science Temple? Because all Masons receive a Masonic form of burial. The Pythians Temple. Y'all see it for yourself. This is Drew Ali laid to rest, and had his services at the Pythians Temple. Services were held at the Pythians Temple, and the prophet, quoted, was buried at Burr Oak Cemetery. Attorney Aaron Payne Ali, wearing white gloves on the left, becomes the new head of the society. Photo by Defender staff photographer. At the Pythians Temple. Wow. Anyway, Knights of Pythian, Knights of Columbus, Knights Templars. I just thought that was pretty interesting. That's all. Back to Constantine. Constantine makes a statement by saying, "In this sign we should conquer," a motto used by Constantine the Great before battle. Just in case we forgot what that looked like. This is what Constantine said he saw in the sky. So going from what Constantine said he saw in the sky, which was a cross in the sky, this symbol became the logo for the Knights Templars. In hoc signet vince. This is what Constantine said back then, which now becomes a symbol of spreading Christendom. You see a cross and a crown and you perceive it to be Jesus Christ, but it just shows you that the Jesus Christ character is actually Serapis, Christos. I hope you guys are connecting the dots, man. This is who Christendom represents. Serapis Christos. Is Serapis Jesus is the question. Is Serapis Jesus? As he was linked with the afterlife and transformation, Serapis became known as the Redeemer God and salvation who granted believers eternal life. Correspondence during the reign of Herod in 117 to 138 CE seemed to conflate references to Serapis with those with the new Messiah, Jesus Christ. All right, my bad. I'm back. But yeah, I didn't want to do too much tonight, fam. I just wanted to kind of help connect some dots and wrap up. There's a lot more to go into it. But it's so much information, like I have to slow walk it. You know what I'm saying? I have to kind of like slow walk y'all through the information. Otherwise, shit can become overwhelming. And a lot of y'all don't give a fuck. Like a lot of y'all just want the information. Like, give us all the information. But if you're taking good notes, man, just go back and research what I'm telling you. This was Christendom being started. At the same time, they having the council meetings, trying to figure out what to call this thing, what to call these things. This is the Council of Ephesus when they created Mary, created her. There was no word of Mary being nowhere. The council denounced Nestorius. Remember, you're going to have Nestorius go against the Council of Ephesus. You have Arius going against the same situation, right? So you have Arius, you have Nestorius, you have, what is it called? Dantinus Schism. The Dantinus Schism. I'm going to show y'all that too. So what is happening in totality, they're trying to get the consensus of the public to agree with this personality being created. They're trying to get people to agree with this stuff, and people are not agreeing with it, basically. And that was the reason for the Nicene Creed in the first place. The public was not going with it. Now they have another thing, another council to say, now Jesus has to have a mother, because they took Jesus from Horus, the epion of Osiris and Apis, which made Serapis. But they were saying that Serapis needed a personality. He needed a story, where he come from, a mother, etc., so on and so forth. Just like in the Greek pantheon with Jupiter, in the Roman pantheon with Zeus. This Jesus, they call him in Greek, Jesus, not even Jesus, call him Jesus, had to be the created one. Council of Ephesus, write that down. Y'all gotta know how to speak smartly to these situations. You build on the minors, Asia Minor, etc. Yeah, because the whole planet was called Asia. And Asia Minor just means little Asia or small Asia. Asia. The word Asia originated from the ancient Greek word, whatever that is, from the first attribute of Herodotus in 440 BCE in reference to Anatolia, or the Persian Empire, in contrast to Greece and Egypt. It originally was the name for the east bank of the Aegean Sea. So let's see what the Aegean Sea looks like and where it is on the map. So they're saying that this idea of this word comes from this area right here, Asia. But watch this. This entire thing is Asia, all of it. Watch this. Eurasia, Europe, Europa. All this is Asia. And when they say Asia Minor, they're talking about the Little Asia, which is part of Africa or Mediterranean Sea. That's the down and dirty of it. Earth was called Asia, they say, at one point. And this is where the term the Asiatics come from, or the Asiatic black man, so on and so forth. Great question, though. Appreciate you, bro. So listen, I gotta stay true to my word. It's 48 minutes past the hour on my end. And unfortunately, I'm gonna call it a night and wrap it up. But it was a good, quick little session with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with your boy, man. Quick little session. Review, study. We back on tomorrow for Sunday school. Tomorrow night. We won't go as late. I try to start a little bit early tomorrow night, around like 6:30, and do Sunday school. I come up with a topic. Or y'all give me a topic to talk about tomorrow for Sunday school. Give me a topic in the chat right now. What y'all want to learn about tomorrow for Sunday school? Oh, that's going way back, bro. The land of Mula and Maria goes way back. You know, we can deal with that stuff too. But there's not too much written history. And I like to show you guys the written history of things. But we can definitely deal with Mu, Maria, Timaria. We can go off the planet, really, if you want to. So you guys, leave me something in the chat. Let me know what y'all want to talk about tomorrow. Give me a subject matter for tomorrow, y'all. Drop something in the chat. I know everybody feeling the whole Bible study situation. I haven't did a session in a while, but let me know what y'all want to hear, man. What can we talk about tomorrow? It don't even matter. Tomorrow, we just do a whole question and answer session. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Question and answer session tomorrow. Y'all bring the question, I bring the answer. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Question and answer session with M.O.I. Sunday school question and answer session. E.T. in the Bible. You know what? I got a topic for y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I don't see it up here. I got a subject that we can go back over. Hold on. I got something we can go over. I gotta find my damn YouTube channel. I can show you what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Hold on. It's getting there. Oh, that's crazy. You done? There we go. All right. My bad. So I got something that I want to jump back on. President did a little while ago too. Where it's at? Relax. There's so much in here. There we go, right here. There's some that we can deal with. The penal colonies. That's a good one right here. The penal colony is a real good one. He said, still up 5,000. Hey, we definitely can deal with that shit too. There's a lot of it. But listen, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. And I tell you what, tomorrow we'll just deal with whatever. Y'all throw the questions out there and I'll answer. Be on my Dr. York shit tomorrow. Answering question session tomorrow. I'm fucking with it. No Diddy. Peace and light, everybody. Peace and light, man. Appreciate y'all.